just sitting here in Barcelona airport on the way home to Dublin, so I thought I would just do a quick review video of how the race went. So overall, Barcelona 70.3 went really well. I had a very positive experience. Everything went great. I really enjoyed it. The town of Calella was absolutely fantastic. The locals were all on board. They really made you feel welcome. All the restaurants had flags up about, had Ironman flags up. The traffic on the road was, when I was out on my bike, everybody was letting you out and pass by without any honking of horns and shouting at you that you quite often get in Dublin. So a great experience in that. The day I arrived, you see some footage of me arriving, and I went out first. On the first day, I just went out and had a short run, just 4k, just to loosen out the legs. That was after the flight. Just been out for a little shakeout ride along the start of the bike course. The place looks amazing. The people in the town are really nice, really welcoming. I mean, I think there's 5,000 Ironman triathletes here for this weekend's race, but it's absolutely fantastic. Everywhere you go, there's people on bikes, people with Ironman bags. It's like heaven. And then came back and had a lovely swim in the Mediterranean, and you can see the water behind me and how beautiful and pristine it is. And then stay tuned till the middle of this video to see what it was like on race start down at Calella Beach. And water temperature is absolutely perfect. Time to go. Just heading down to the bike check-in here. Gonna rock the bike. My nutrition on the bike was great. I knew I needed about 120 grams of glucose per hour, and I think I got 350 over 244. So that was more. I got more than enough nutrition on the bike, and I just had 5 gels, 2 small bars, and a bottle full of carbohydrate drink as well. So overall, a very good experience. I was really happy with it. They had to cut the swim short by about, well, they said they're cutting it in half, but I think my watch said it was only 650 meters as opposed to what would have been 1900 meters, and that 650 meters was just about enough to, when you see the conditions, it was pretty treacherous but enjoyable, good fun. Then when they announced that they were changing the swim distance, I shifted my emphasis down from doing a steady race to just really trying to go hard on the bike. I've always wanted to try and see if I could get about 245 on the bike, so it was averaging about 33.5 kilometers per hour. And I did. I came in at 2:44, so 2 hours 44 for the 90k bikes, but I was really pleased with. Coming into this race, I was quite nervous on my time trial bike. I only bought this bike about a year before the pandemic, and I only got to race it twice. And for the last 18 months, I've literally just had it on turbo, just sitting on Zwift. And every time I took it out on the road, or the 2 or 3 times I took it out on the road before this race, I felt really nervous. The brakes were like a little bit touchy. The back wheel was skidding me a few times. I just couldn't get comfortable down at the time trial position. I was just feeling really nervous. So, I was kind of using this thinking, if I can get a good bike split in this and not feel nervous, just feel comfortable on the bike, I'll be absolutely thrilled. And all those things came to fruition. I had a great time split and it felt really good. I stayed down to the time trial position on my bike, I'd say, for at least 90% of that race. So overall, absolutely fantastic. I knew before I started today that if I did that it would come back to haunt me on the run, and it did. I spent the first 2k of the run having some serious cramps in my legs. After only 200 meters, I thought I was going to have to pull out because my vastus medialis, the front of my quad muscle just here, it was cramping so much. It was like a line going across it. So that was a real worry. I really didn't think I was going to be able to get going, but just before I left transition, I had sculled a bottle of electrolytes, and I just thought to myself, if I give it 20 minutes, that will kick in, and surely it did. The first 2 kilometers I think took me 18 minutes. I think I was running, well, when I say running, I was stopped twice for a long time while I was cramping, but eventually I got to 2k around 18 minutes, and then I settled into a nice pace. Although it was slow, I settled in until about 16k. Really didn't do a whole lot of walking, and then around 16-17k the whole day came back to haunt me. The quick bike split and the really strong headwinds. And I struggled for the last maybe 3-4 kilometers of the run. I was still running, but I was kind of walking a bit. Overall, very good. I think I finished in 5:22, but that time doesn't mean a huge amount considering the swim wasn't in it. So anyway, overall, like I said, it was a good, positive experience.
Michael, you are Ironman. Michael Castle and James Angel, you are Ironman. Big up them. The Iron Couple.